Hey everyone, this is gonna be my video response back to James, and I'm also gonna answer my horror movie because I was tagged as well as James, and so this is gonna be my video response back to James, showing off my Blu-rays, and then the second half of this is going to be my video response back to Travis. With his tagged questions. So bear with me on those. I'm still kind of iffy on it, so we will see how that all turns out. I'm going to try to go through these pretty quickly, my Blu-rays, just because I have about 21 of them, and I want to make sure that I can get this all into one video, kind of like you did, James. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. My first Blu-ray, REPO, The Genetic Opera. It's a horror movie musical. A lot of people didn't like it. I personally did like it. Mamma Mia. The ocean. This whole movie was filmed over in Greece. And the ocean, everything. The island. Looks amazing. It's beautiful. Ratatouille. Excellent movie. Definitely want to check out on Blu-ray. The colors, the animation look amazing on Blu-ray. My favorite Tim Burton film. Edward Scissorhands, starring Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder. This also has, personally, I think it is Danny Elfman's best film score. I love the music in Edward Scissorhands. It's beautiful. And yeah, this is my personal favorite Tim Burton movie. The Dark Knight, amazing movie. What can I say? I know everyone says that. This is the 2-disc. And I was so happy to see that Heath Ledger win his Oscar because he deserved it. He did an excellent job in this movie. The Devil Wears Prada, starring Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt. I love Meryl Streep in this. She is amazing. Heathers, starring Christian Slater, Winona Ryder. This is an excellent dark comedy from the 80s. Pre-Mean Girls, Jawbreaker, and all that stuff. But this is an excellent movie. Definitely one to pick up and check out. Natural Born Killers. Looks really good on Blu-ray, and I like how it's set up. It's kind of like there's a book. It's a cardboard, and a picture on the back, and the Blu-ray's in the back. But before the Blu-ray, there's like a book. So that's pretty cool. Definitely want to check out if you haven't seen it. Land of the Dead. It's good. It's not my favorite in the series, but it does look good on Blu-ray. It's got a lot of good special features. Definitely want to check out. Day of the Dead. I like it. I like it more than I do Dawn of the Dead, but it's not my favorite in the series. But it's still fun and definitely one to check out. I really like this movie. I know a lot of people did not. The Strangers looks really, really good on Blu-ray. Stars Liv Tyler. Yeah, I mean it's a classic suspense horror thriller. I mean this movie relies more on suspense than the actual gore and violence. Yes, there is some blood and there is some violence in it, but it's more I guess relies on the elements of terror and suspense. So I think it's an excellent movie. Definitely want to check out. The Shining, another one of my personal favorites. This is actually my favorite Stanley Kubrick movie. I know a lot of people think Clockwork Orange and stuff, but this one's always been my favorite. Friday the 13th, the uncut official release here in the States. It's actually really nice to see an official release of this, so thank you Paramount. And now they've said that they're going to release the rest, or 2, 3, 8 on Blu-ray, so I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully they'll just release a Blu-ray box set. Another one of my personal favorites of Tim Burton's, Sweeney Todd, starring Helen Bohannon Carter and Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was nominated for an Oscar and won a Golden Globe for this movie. Another personal favorite from Johnny Depp, or from Tim Burton, and Johnny Depp, Starring Christina Ricci, also Sleepy Hollow. Excellent movie. Cloverfield, one of my favorite films of 2008. I think it was Sarah. You said this is what the Godzilla movie should have been. I have to agree with you. The Godzilla movie remake, American form, was absolute crap. This is what it should have been. American Psycho, Christian Bale does an excellent job in this movie. He is awesome. Haven't read the book. A lot of people say definitely check out the book. I've never read the book though, but this is, in my opinion, an excellent movie. My personal favorite of George Romero's films, Dawn of the Dead, the original, and then Night of the Living Dead are my two favorites of George's Dead series. I wish that, I hope that Night of the Living Dead, the original one, comes out on Blu-ray. I wouldn't mind picking that one up. The special edition of Texas Chain Saw Massacre, the Ultimate Edition, and this looks amazing on Blu-ray. And you get that cool new special feature, Off the Hook, with Terry McMahon. It's really nice to see her in an interview, since she really hasn't ever done interviews. The Evil Dead, another one of my favorites. I like the original one a lot more, but this one was still a lot of fun. And it looks really, really good on Blu-ray. I hope that they Anchor Bay releases the first movie on Blu-ray, which I don't know if they will or not. And then finally, Halloween. This is in 1080p, James. I know that you asked if anyone else has this, and it's actually in 1080p. So, yeah. A lot of reviews say this movie looks bad on Blu-ray, but I thought it looked really good. I mean, I know that it didn't have the correct blue tint in a couple of the scenes, but I still thought it looked really good. So definitely want to check out. This is like $19 now. I mean, all the Anchor Bay horror movies here lately, I think, have been going down in Blu-ray price. So it's always good. Alright, now to answer my questions, the ones I was tagged with from Nightlight Films. What would your horror film be, or what would your horror movie be named? What would my life horror movie be named? I would probably have to incorporate my YouTube obsession into this a little bit with all my friends and stuff. I would probably have to go with something, it's going to really sound cheesy, but this is all I could think of, so bear with me. I'm thinking YouTube Massacre. I mean, it could be a total homage to an 80s style slasher if you wanted. What type of killer would it be? Would it be a slasher, a ghost? It would definitely be a slasher. Would I live to make another film? Yes. I want this to be a trilogy. So, I could make, kind of think of me as Sidney Prescott in the Scream films. I would be Sidney, except I would be Doug, and I am being hunted down, and I try to delete my YouTube accounts each time, but this person still, seems to find me. And the tagline for the movie, I thought about this could be kind of cool. It's kind of a homage to the Scream films. Someone's taken his love of DVD updates one step too far. It's cheesy. Why would this be my horror film? Or why would this be my film? Well, personally, I think because I love horror movies, I would love to work in Hollywood, make movies, and so to star in a movie and just be a part of making a movie and a horror movie, I would just be in total awe. So that's probably why. I hope those answered your questions. And now I'm going to tag DVD Guy 12, Dave, Boomstick Please, Sarah 1228, and Mayfair 687. Look in the info box and you will see the questions. I'm going to tag you all with the same questions I was, and you cannot tag me back, so tag someone else and respond to those questions. So I will talk to everyone soon. Take it easy.